In the middleweight division at UFC Vegas 83, you got JunYong Park coming in 17-5, taking on Andre Muniz, Brazilian, who comes in at 23-6. Now Muniz is 3 inches taller than Park is 6'1". He's 33, Park 32. No big deal there. Muniz 5-inch reach advantage, 78-73. That's a big deal. He fights left-handed. Park fights right-handed. Now Park, crazy activity, nearly 5 significant strikes per minute to 2.2 for Muniz. However, Muniz can land more takedowns, although Park is pretty good there as well. Muniz gets like 1 per round on average. JunYong Park is going to get like 2 over the course of 3 rounds, so he's just shy of 1. So both guys can take the fight to the ground, but JunYong Park probably wants to keep this fight standing, and he can do so because he defends takedowns like 70% of the time, right? And he's on a 4-fight win streak right now to go along with that. He's won the last 3 by submission over Albert Duraev, Denise Tulle, and Joseph Holmes. And then he beat Eric Ander before that by a split decision to kick off the 4-fight win streak. The last fight he lost was to RoboCop, a.k.a. Gregory Rodriguez. Now Muniz, on the other hand, 35% takedown defense. Not very good, right? So he can land takedowns, but he gives them up too. Like against Paul Craig in his last fight, he gave up 2 takedowns while landing 2, but ended up getting KO'd in the second. Against Brendan Allen, he gave up a takedown. He actually had more significant strikes, but got submitted. So he is capable of being submitted. Now before that, he beat the likes of Uriah Hall. Decision. Eric Anders, who you just heard was a split decision win for Park. Well, Andre Muniz beat him by submission. He also beat Bartosz Verbinski, and he was on a big win streak at that time, starting in the UFC, winning 7 straight before dropping the last 2. So we cannot forget who Andre Muniz is. Is this a guy that's capable of losing his 3rd straight fight after winning 7 in a row? Well, sure he is. And the reason that is because JunYong Park has good takedown defense, the ability to go to the ground if necessary, but more dominant on the feet. So when you have good takedown defense and you're dominant on the feet, I got to go with you. So I like JunYong Park to win this thing by decision. No need to go to the ground, which may benefit Muniz. Keep it standing. Get the KO if you can, or take it the distance to go 18-5. And in my opinion, that's exactly what happens. They go to distance. Middleweight division, UFC Vegas 83.